Hey friends, Tuxx here. I got a fantastic product for you today. This is something which will help enhance your Nintendo experience and protect your investment. This is a premium Switch controller cover from my friends at OUMEIOU. This is available on Amazon. I will have a link for you right down here in the description. Click that link to get your own, but it's really important when to cover your controller. I mean, this is like a premium controller, and I love this controller, no doubt. It's a great controller. It's one of Nintendo's best controllers ever, but it is pricey. When I bought this controller, it was like 70 bucks, which is like almost a third of the price of the Switch, which is crazy, but it is a really, really nice controller for sure. But they can get broke, guys. You drop them by accident, you spill stuff on them. It's good to help at least try and protect your investment to make it last longer, you know, and that's where these guys come in. They have a special cover here. This is a cover made particularly for the Nintendo Switch premium controller. This is how it comes from Amazon. You can see it's a really nice package, real retail ready. It's a replacement shelf for the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, so very cool. It's made of anti-scratch plastic material, light enough to handle, easy to clean up, very cool. And I love the way you can actually see the product on the inside, so definitely a really great retail package. Big fan of this. Let's go ahead and open this up here and check it out. We'll pull this out. And this is like kind of a, oops, like a little clear, I'm such a Butterfingers. It's like a clear plastic sleeve, and I am a Butterfingers, and that just goes to show you why I need to protect my investment. I have to say I like the bag. This is like a really cool, silky, like quality little pouch it comes in, so very cool. It is like kind of a rubbery plastic, and wow, look at that. That is cool, high-tech clear. I love when things are translucent plastic. You guys know I love translucent plastic, and I love the way this has a kind of a cool, high-tech look to it. And here's the other part of it here. We'll go ahead and pull this out and check it out. Here we go, pulling out, so very cool. So it's two pieces of high impact, durable plastic to help protect your controller. Okay, the first step to doing this, you have to get like a little screwdriver, okay? And you just remove the screws off the bottom here of the controller, off the Pro controller. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Just a couple twists. Make sure you don't lose the screws. I recommend trying to put them in something. Try and keep them, like maybe you could use a little tray here like this to put your screws in. That way you don't lose them. That's screw number one, and here's screw number two. They come out pretty good. Be careful not to strip your screws. There you go. And this just slides off like that. Very easy. And we'll slide off the other grip just like that. Very cool. Now on the bottom here, now you have access to these other ones here. So you can see there's 4 more screws right here, 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 and here. Okay, so we're gonna remove those 4 screws. Again, be careful not to lose your screws. Put them in your little tray or bowl or whatever you have. A little cereal bowl works pretty good too. Sometimes I'll actually kind of like unscrew it over the bowl so that way you're sure you don't lose it somehow. I should note that when you're taking your controller apart like this, this does reveal the battery. So if you ever need to change your battery, this is the same procedure for changing the battery. You just pull the battery out there. Now once you have that back part off, there's one more screw right here. So we're going to click on that, or give it a little screw. Make sure we don't lose it too. So put it over the bowl. There we go. And now this part should come off pretty easily. Oh, there's 2 hidden screws. There's one here. And one more right up here. And that should do it. We'll find out together here. This is actually the first time I'm taking this apart. In computers, it's really fun to mod computers and mod controllers. So it's really fun that you can do it with Nintendo. It's really great. There's an aftermarket for awesome new controller parts to actually customize it and really make it your own. There we go. Now we're going to go pull off the top part here. There's 2 more hidden screws right here and here. So you do have to take the battery out. Okay, take the battery out. And then you remove these 2 screws right here and here. We'll do that real quick. Okay, once you got the screws out, I still have one kind of in here. So I'm going to go ahead and gently pull off this plastic, hopefully on top of my little bowl here. Let's see if it comes off easy. There we go, the screw just fell out, and now we can safely remove the cover here. Okay, once you get all the screws removed, this is what you're left with, essentially. You got pulled out the little motherboard on the controller, and then now you have these little rubbery parts, okay? And these we're just going to go ahead and pull out, okay? And we'll just set this aside for right now. we know the 3 things we have here. 1, 2, well actually 4 little rubber parts. There we go. And then now we have the buttons are kind of just sitting in here. So be careful, if you turn this upside down, they're gonna go everywhere. So be really careful. Now we wanna transplant the buttons from here into here. So pretty easy. We'll just kind of pull this out and stick this in like that. And the buttons here, let's see, these will probably be the same way for the most part. I'm gonna try to keep them in the right order. If you really wanted to mess with someone, you could put the buttons in a different order, but I wouldn't really recommend it. Okay, so once you transplant all your parts, all you have to do is put these on again. These just slide right back on kind of the way they came off, and then put in the final 2 screws here. And we'll just screw this up real quick. I'd say be careful not to over tighten the screws. You don't want to strip the screws because that could lead to problems down the road. So just, you know, make sure they're firm, but just don't go too tight with them. And we'll put the final one in here. Goes in just like that. It's also, be careful not to lose the screws. They're very small, so if they do happen to like bounce away, they can be very difficult to find in carpet or anywhere. So just be really careful. And I'm just gonna put this in just a little bit. And there you have it, guys, the custom switch controller. Check that out. I love the high-tech clear look. It really kind of takes me back to the days of like N64 and, you know, cool translucent controllers. So very cool stuff. Again, this is available on Amazon.com. The link's right down here for you, okay? So get your own. The best advice I have for you is just be really careful with the ribbon cables. There's 2 ribbon cables on the inside here. Just be very gentle. And again, make sure you don't lose the screws, okay? But that looks awesome. I love how that looks, man. All the buttons are working. Super duper cool. I appreciate you guys watching this. If you have any questions, please reach out to me, tuxtoys@gmail.com. Of course, you can say enter me or enemy senpai for your name in the hat for some cool prizes down the road, okay? For my next giveaway. Thanks for watching, friends. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.